I'm a security guard, and I work in a morgue. My shift runs from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 12 hours of silence, surrounded by the dead. I used to think I'd get used to it. I was wrong. One night, an ambulance arrived just before sunset. The paramedics looked broken, pale, sweating, eyes empty. The driver was trembling so bad he could barely sign the paperwork. I asked if they were okay. He just said, "We just want to drop them off and go home." The report said strangulation followed by impalement. Found in a lagoon, half-eaten, skull exposed. The stick that pierced through him from the lower spine to the shoulder was still there. I logged the body and forced myself not to throw up. But something about that corpse felt wrong. Around 10 p.m., a smell started leaking through the grate outside my booth. It was foul, like meat left to rot in summer heat. I sprayed air freshener, shut the window, but it only grew stronger. Then I saw on the camera white smoke seeping out of the drain by the morgue door. Just for a few seconds, like something exhaled from below. I shut the main door at 11. The doctors had all left. That's when the door to my booth slammed shut behind me, hard enough to rattle the frame. I froze. My phone battery went from 68% to 0. Dead. My laptop took 20 minutes just to start. And when it did, I made the mistake of checking the cameras. One of the trays, the one holding that body, slid deeper into the chamber. Slowly, like someone was pulling it in from the inside. I stared at the screen, unable to move. I wanted to look away, but couldn't. Then came the knocking. Hard, dry knocks on the main door. I tried to ignore it. I played music, louder. That's when something knocked on the window. I didn't know whether to scream or pray. Around 4:15, the door to my booth opened on its own. The smell of rot filled the room. Thick, wet, suffocating. I stepped out, trying to close it, but my body wouldn't move right. Like invisible hands were holding me still. I could feel breath on my neck. Cold, wet, angry. I ran back inside, grabbed the rosary from the wall, and began to pray. My voice was shaking. The walls creaked. The windows slammed shut again. Then silence. The smell faded. And suddenly, it was 5 a.m. The next shift was about to begin. I worked there ever since, but I've never been the same. I pray every time I enter that building. And when I leave, I whisper thank you for letting me go. Because that night, for the first time in my life, I truly believe something not human was watching me. Some nights, when I check the cameras,
That same tray is open again.